Hey there, Grow. Welcome to our Tuesday night weekly call for our team. Yay! It is Tuesday, May the 9th. Excellent. I'm hoping my internet keeps up with me tonight. So we've got a lot to talk about, and we don't want to keep you for too long, but I'm hoping it all turns out okay. I think that this is the Grill Your Uplines call to find out how much we really actually know and see if we can answer your questions. So this is good. We're going to be talking about comp plan. We're going to be talking about going silver. We're going to be talking a little bit about this new Slim thing that's going on and how we're using it for our businesses. So let's just take a couple minutes really quick and just open in prayer, and we are going to get started. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for your goodness to us, and I just want to pray that you would bless this time together that we have. I pray that our conversation would just be honoring to you, and I pray for each one of these people on our team. I pray for their health and their journeys as well. We thank you so much that you love us, and we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so we're going to get Chrissy to start us out. Chrissy.
No water for you.
No water for you. I'm going to go get my water. But Chrissy,
I was feeling a little bit parched.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on. Is my internet really choppy?
A little bit, but it's not too bad.
Okay.
So what am I telling you about what's going on?
You're going to talk to us about the new Slim and how you're using it in your business and how your suggestions would be for us to use it in ours.
Okay. So how excited are we about this new formula? I cannot wait to get this in my hands and get using it. Just the addition of I can't remember the acronym that they're using for it now.
XOs or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That it increases that. Is it acromantia? Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! It increases that in your gut. Which did you see? There was a picture going around with a rat that was deficient in acromantia, and then a rat that had a lot, and the rat that was deficient was incredibly overweight and like obese, like very scary overweight for a rat. And then the other one that was rich, had that rich in their gut, was healthy and slim. So I'm just like, okay, this is awesome. I know Plexus is not, the main goal is not weight loss, but when you're a big girl, that is exciting stuff. So I'm really excited to use that. I'm excited to also share that with other people. And now how I've been doing that so far is I saw a post that Brenda Martin had used, and I just jumped on it because I thought, okay, this is a great way to introduce it to people. Maybe haven't tried Plexus before, but they're hearing all of this crazy awesome stuff about the new Slim formulation. And so I just went ahead and did it, and I got great response from that. I know a few other people as well have done that and had great response. And so what I offered was sending out a Slim pack to the first how many ever people I was willing to donate a Slim pack. I just send one out. There's kind of a little bit of discussion about how many you should send out to a person, and our Diamond Upline had made a really great point. Eva Schmidt, she had said that she sends out one when she does, and the reason is just to get them a little bit of a taste, to make them see that, okay, yeah, I can totally do this. I really like how it tastes, and I could see myself taking this every day, instead of having 3 and then maybe them not get the results that they want within those 3 days. Because we know that I myself personally experienced things the first day I took it, but there's no guarantee that that's going to be an across the board thing. So it's not a great representation of what it can really do for you in such a short period of time. So it saves us giving away all our stuff and it gives them a really great sample of what they can use for it. So another way that you can share the new Slim is both Danica and I are doing this separately this weekend. We're going to, this is a little more out of your comfort zone in your face, but we're doing trade shows this weekend.
Yay!
that we can share with people face to face. So that's a really great thing you can be doing. We're both.
We're losing Chrissy.
Yeah.
Right, Danica?
Yeah.
She's frozen. The look on her face looks shocked right now.
You cut out.
Was I frozen or was everyone else
We're
frozen?
frozen.
Was everyone frozen?
You're still frozen.
Okay, we'll keep going. So Danica and Chrissy are going to be sharing it at their trade shows this weekend. Danica, when's yours supposed to get here?
My pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I am not sure.
I just signed a new ambassador today, and she's a friend of mine. And I was like, you are gonna get it in your hands before I'm gonna get mine in mine. She's like, well, I could send you some. Like, that's very sweet. I think I'll harass my friend in New Brunswick. Send me some, but awesome.
I have a quick question. Can I just jump in for a second,
Yes.
Danica? When you do a trade show, how do you do that? Is it just like a really big sip and see? Like, do you use the sip and see guide, or you're just like talking to people one-on-one? Like, how do you do that?
You're just set up at a table, and then people will just walk by and you talk to them. You'll have a little bit of information like laying around, and Chrissy actually got me a wicked banner.
Okay.
You have them?
Did your new one come?
It came in today.
The good one?
Oh.
No, not the good one.
Okay. Yeah, there was a fleet, so they're sending out a good one. But yes, it is nice, isn't it?
It's very nice. So yeah, just a banner, a few cups, and I'll have a big container, big jug of the Plexus Slim where they can sample it. And then I'll also do a draw for X Factor multivitamin.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
If for everybody that friends me on Facebook, they'll be entered into a draw for the X Factor.
Oh, great idea to get them to connect on Facebook. That's really, really smart.
That's my girl using her brain. Good for you. Totally. Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
It's mostly about relationship building, right? Like we want to find more people to build these relationships with and that kind of thing. So
yeah,
awesome. And
I'm also gonna get sorry.
No, I was going to say I haven't done a trade show yet. I think this is Danica's first one. Chrissy, have you done one before?
Nope. So this is my first two.
So we'll be.
I'm really relieved that we'll be able to give you guys some great okay, do this, don't do this.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because it's a smaller trade show. It's in a smaller town. It's going to be an ease into it and not overwhelmed like a big giant trade show that could be like 3 days. You can do them and they're like a week long or they're 3 weeks long. So this is just it's a nice intro. Yeah.
Same with mine, from 10 to 2, nice and short.
Yeah.
My biggest suggestion to you guys, because I used to do trade shows all the time before.
Oh yeah.
Don't sit down.
No, I've already heard that. Yeah.
Down. Stand in front of your table to the side.
Yeah.
Don't sit.
And I'm
sit.
also gonna get an aloe plant.
Oh. Okay, I'm totally stealing all of your ideas.
No, we're sharing. We're not stealing ideas. We're sharing things. Okay.
I'm copying and pasting and personalizing.
Awesome. Hey, so I wanted to just add in a little bit as far as what we're doing to help share this new product. Please go visit in your back office under shareables. They have given us the most amazing things. I know my internet is super choppy. I hope that you can hear me. They have given us the most amazing shareables. I was in there today and they're awesome. Love them. Use those to send to people.
Do they have that video that they showed during the big reveal? Because I did see a video, but it wasn't the same one. So they have that particular one because I loved that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the full length one up there.
What I did with that video, I sent it to myself on my messenger and then clicked the little arrow on the side of it and forwarded to like almost all my friends on Facebook.
Oh, is
And
that, you can do that?
yeah.
Can you come live in my house, please? You're
And
so
I
smart.
wrote at the top, I'm so excited. Our pink drink was reformulated now, has prebiotics. You should really check out this video. It's been amazing. Some of the top earners in our top leaders in our company have seen some incredible results the past 2-3 months. They've been secretly using the new Slim. And sorry, somebody's yelling upstairs. And
Okay.
I just all the people I've been talking to, and I've been getting some really good feedback.
So is it the people that you've been talking to, or was it like everybody on your Facebook?
Pretty much everybody on my Facebook.
Danica
So even
goes
if you've never
for like
approached them before?
everybody.
Oh
You-
yeah.
Oh, so, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You need to understand, this girl has cold messaged almost like, I think it's about 95% of the people on her Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like she's intense.
That's
Super intense.
I gotta be bold like Danica.
No
Okay.
fear.
Be like Danica.
No fear.
afraid. Do it.
Do it afraid. Do it afraid.
Yeah.
Hey, quick for you guys. I just want to encourage you in this way. And I think that we could quickly fall into this trap with this new, the new stuff that's out about the Akkermansia and that kind of thing, because there is so much out there on weight loss and Akkermansia. Like that is what this does, right? Like I was reading today that we still have some, even people who are obese, still have a very weak amount of Akkermansia in their GI tract. This is something that we have. We can't get it through food, but we can feed it and help it to grow. So this is what this is doing for us. In saying that, I really want to caution you guys against being a weight loss person, a weight loss business, okay? We are so much more than that. Now, right now, because of our clinical trials, like the clinical studies and that kind of thing, that's what they're focusing in on, right? Because we can't say that it's going to list your disease here, right? Think about it though. 90% of your serotonin levels are in your gut, and this is going to increase the good gut flora. It is going to do amazing things for the stuff that's in your gut. What do you think is going to happen? Right? So besides the fact that it's going to be amazing for weight loss for people, I am even more excited to find out what it's going to do for people that have illnesses that are relating to the gut. Okay. So just really, really cautioning you guys. I've seen a lot of weight loss stuff out there recently. I really caution you against building your business solely on weight loss. That's not what we're about. We are a whole body health company, and that's what our team is. Our team is whole body health minded. And one of the reasons that this is A, because that's what Plexus is for the whole body health, but B, that will also create a sustainable business for you, because people who are just wanting weight loss, flash in the pan kind of stuff, they're in and out in less than 90 days. They get what they want, they're done, they're gone. They don't understand the reason for the product. They don't understand ongoing health with that. They're not going to stick with it. And then guess what? They're going to gain the weight back.
Yeah.
Right? So just a little bit of a caution with that. But otherwise, I'm loving how everybody's sharing, and everybody just make sure that you're being compliant, that we're not saying anything that's not quite in keeping with what the Plexus literature is. So if you guys familiarize yourself with the Plexus literature, then you guys are going to know what's compliant and what we can say and what we can't. All right? Awesome. So we are going to, okay, hold on. There was something else. Oh, there is something happening, 2 things that are happening this next week. Starting on the 15th, we have a spring into, I don't know, what are we calling that? I never know the names of things.
Spring into
7-day.
7-day spring challenge.
7-day spring slim challenge. Yeah.
No, it's not slim. We don't say slim in it.
7-day spring challenge.
Spring
Yeah,
fling
Pink drink challenge.
Pink drink.
Okay, so
7 days.
you've
7
got
day
people-
pink spring challenge.
Thank you.
Sorry.
If you guys have gotten people in that, keep them excited about that. This, if you don't know what we're talking about, they're running the first 7-day trial kind of group. And so we're doing that starting on the 15th. I get to talk about Slim, which is crazy because now I'm like, okay, but I want to talk about the new Slim. But I have to talk about the old Slim because that's what you have. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. And then we're going to kind of gauge how successful this is and possibly be running these again. So what people did was they purchased retail 7-day trial packs. That would have been $25 US. And they are going to try it for 7 days, and they're going to be in this group, and we're giving them lots of product information, lots of fantastic testimonials, those kinds of things. And this can be something that we choose to run as a team in the future, or we continue to do with Team Awesome kind of great. So that's what's going on there. Another thing that's going on as well is there is a Silver in 7 starting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow or the next day. If you are not in that Silver in 7 and you have yet to go silver, you need to get in there. So talk to your upline. We need to get you in there, and then we are going to do that. We are also going to do a going for gold. There is a going for gold chat that's going on. So if you have passed silver and you're like, I'm still going, right? Like Olivia was saying, I'm going to go gold like Danica. So if you're going to do that, awesome. We want to support you. We want to get you into that going for gold chat. It's so exciting to see people moving out of that going for gold group because they're no longer going for gold. So that's exciting. And I'm excited to kick both Danica and Chrissy out of that group this month. So yeah, it'll be really super. And you know what? I have to just say, huge shout out. We've got a bunch of people who are like hair close to silver. All they have to do is put their PV in for the month, and we're going to have a ton of new silver ambassadors on our team, which is super.
Yeah, Olivia.
We have Danica.
Olivia.
I'm working on it. I actually had a friend.
She has the bodies. She just needs the PV.
That's awesome. It's going to happen.
I need one more I need one more person under me to order this month because I have enough ambassadors, but not all of them have ordered.
Yeah.
And I have a friend who I was talking to, and she actually ended up ordering retail. So I have a big question. How do I get her to even just move to preferred? Because we did everything sort of through Messenger, and she was really, really busy. And I explained it on a voice message to her. I said, this is how you order. If you don't want me to do it for you, this is how you order. Don't hit retail, hit preferred. And then when I went into my back office, it says retail, and I was like, ah. So she's not even like, can we move her to preferred? How do I move her to preferred? How do I get her there?
Next time she orders.
Next time she orders, you can upgrade her to preferred. But the next time she orders, she should maybe just order as an ambassador because then she'll get the pink. But you know what? I wouldn't even worry about the PV. You're going to be able to sponsor 3 brand new people this month anyway with this new Slim. So those are going to be all gravy, honey.
Yeah.
All gravy.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying every day. 3 new people, not including the ones I have.
We're not even going to worry about that. It's all good. We're all on our way to gold. Super exciting. Super exciting. And Danica and Chrissy and Tracy are like painfully close to gold. We're super excited because like we're going to be putting on the party hats and having the noisemakers out for these 3. So excited for what's happening this month. We have a new, we need to do our draw for our Amazon gift card for last month. And the $50 Amazon gift card. And I should have gone and grabbed it, but I've got an awesome little David's Tea package for everybody for a draw for this month. And that will be for everybody who puts in a 100 PV order is going to go in for a draw to win that. And it's an iced tea package with a picture and a whole, it's really pretty. I really like it.
Oh, nice.
I could keep it. I won't. I buy stuff I love. Okay, so we're going to get down to our comp plan. Everybody is probably ready to, here we go. Okay, Danica, tell us a little bit about what you're going to talk about.
Sure.
I brought my whiteboard. See?
Nice.
I can start writing.
I'm going to talk a little bit about our business building bonuses. It's probably one of the biggest part of our paychecks, of our commission. So what is a business building bonus? It's when you sponsor somebody new, a new ambassador, and they buy a welcome pack. You get a portion of the welcome pack gifted to you. So if they buy a welcome pack, that's the $99 welcome pack, like the triplex, you will get $25 as a business building bonus. Or if they get the $199 welcome pack, the double welcome pack, you will get $49.50 as a bonus to you. So that is a yes. $49.90.
95.
Oh, I thought it was 49.
I believe.
We'll have
If we're
to
40 cents off, that's okay.
Okay, I'll be the fact checker. Here I go. You guys
Okay,
keep
go.
going.
So depending
So,
on
yeah.
the size of welcome pack, depends on the size of your business building bonus.
Yes, but that's for anybody. Like if you're just starting off and you're a new ambassador, you don't have anybody under you, you're not even wanting the business, and let's say your mom or your sister, your aunt wants to do it with you and they join under you, they buy the membership of $34.95 US and they sign on, they buy a welcome pack at $99 for the triplex, you get $25 for getting somebody on with you. And if you get 3 people to join on with you and buy the welcome pack, so they buy the membership of $34.95 US and they buy a welcome pack of $99, that's $24.95, $24.95, yeah, per person. And once you hit silver, which is 3 new ambassadors under you with a welcome pack, that's 3 times $24.95, so that's $75, $76.85, $74.85.
Sure, we'll say that.
Right. Plus, once you hit silver with 3 new ambassadors, you get a one-time bonus of $100.
Here we go.
So that is a total of $175 American dollars just for having 3 people sign up under you.
Yay! 3 people is $175. That's pretty decent, okay?
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. So that's pretty fantastic. I'm loving the business building bonuses. The other thing that you need to know though is if, say, Danica signs up somebody, I actually get a portion of that, of the welcome pack as well, bonus to me. So does my upline too. So between the 3 of us, we share it. So basically what happens is out of your $99, now let's just round up so we have nice round numbers so I'm not dealing with 95s and 48s and stuff like that. So we're going to say that it's a $100 welcome pack. Okay. So 50% of it is going to go to the company. So $50 to Plexus. And then $50 is going to go to the ambassadors. Okay. All right. So out of that $50, the sponsor is going to get $24.95. And then the 2 uplines split the remaining $24.95, well, $4.25 because we're rounding up. They're going to split that between them. Pretty cool, hey? Make sense? Awesome. So these are the things where you start to go, I got paid. Why did I just get paid? I used to do that all the time. And I would message Eva and my upline and be like, y'all, I just got paid. Why did I get paid? I paid like 87 something. And they'd be like, oh, those are all welcome pack bonuses and your second line welcome pack bonuses and all that kind of stuff. It was just a weird amount, right? So I wasn't totally sure what they were. But that's one of the ways that we can get paid. Did you guys know that we actually get paid 11 different ways? Super excited. Danica, did you have anything else to add to that? Were you going to continue? Okay. So I'm going to screen share and I'm going to go through this and I'm hoping that I'm going to get it right.
Janelle?
Yes.
Are you going to share, like, now going forward after the welcome packs?
Yes, ma'am.
People have their convenience orders?
Yes. I'm going to keep
Okay.
going. I'm going to do this. Yay, okay. So here is our compensation plan summary chart. How many people got scared when they saw this first?
Me.
No idea what it was. Okay. When I saw this first, I was like, okay, I get it. I get that it's probably pretty good, but I have no idea. Okay. So even if you're not a silver ambassador yet, before you even sign anybody, if you sign preferred or retail customers, we get commission on those people, okay? So anything between $1, 1 PV, and 100 PV, we don't make anything on. You notice that Plexus does not charge us monthly fees for our websites or for our back office or anything like that. They don't pay us, they don't charge us anything. That's included in our $34.95 and in 100 PV. They take all the commission from that to keep the lights on at head office, keep the nice people answering the phones. We like them, we want them to stay. This is good news, okay? So for that first 100 PV, we don't make anything off of that. That goes back to the company, okay? Anything from 101 PV to 499 PV, we are actually gonna make 15% on, okay? So between 101 and 499, you're going to make 15%. Anything over and above 500 PV, you make 25% off of all of it. So from 101 PV all the way up to 739 or whatever your PV is going to be, you're going to make 25% off of all of that, okay? Everything except that first 100 PV, okay? So that personal volume includes your purchases, it includes your retail customer purchases, and it includes your preferred customers' purchases. So just FYI, if you have your convenience order set to ship as a conditional convenience order, that means that it's conditional on 100 PV going through your back office. That could be your own purchase, that could be Mary Jo's purchase, who's a preferred customer, or it could be Sally Sue's purchase, who is a retail customer, okay? If you are expecting that order of yours to come to you because you got your conditional or you got your order, your auto ship or your convenience order on, and somebody places an order through your site and it kicks it over the 100, you're not going to get your order. So if you want to be totally hands-off with your orders, you need to set them to unconditional. That means that regardless of what happens through your back office, you will still get what is in your convenience order. Does everybody understand what that's all about? Yes. So what I suggest for everybody to do, and for everybody to do with their brand new ambassadors, is get everybody signed up with their convenience order on. That is an absolute. We do that in our team. We don't have people sign on without their convenience orders because we want them to be successful in their product. And if they are not willing to sign with a convenience order set so that they're not willing to continue to take the product for at least 3 to 6 months, then we should ask ourselves, are they really ready to be ambassadors or should they just be preferred customers? That's probably where they should be at if they're not ready to do that, okay? So we have their convenience orders on. Their stuff is going to ship. I totally lost my train of thought. Just give me a second. If you are wanting your product, oh, yes, sorry. Backtracking. The squirrel has been running on the wheel today. I have not taken my edge, y'all. So what I suggest that people do is set your convenience order up, leave it alone. Make sure that you place your very own order for at least 100 PV, and that way you can tweak it, right? So this month maybe you need your Slim and you need 2 ProBio 5 instead of 1 because you're going to kind of get after that Candida. So you want to add an extra bottle of ProBio 5 and you're going to keep your Bio Cleanse. You're going to put that order through yourself, okay? So as long as that 100 PV goes through your back office, your auto ship will not ship if it is set to conditional, okay? Everybody get that? Nod if you get that. Yes, okay. I've always just tweaked my own order and not allowed my auto ship to ship because I like to have control over what I'm getting. I don't get the same thing every month. So just leave the auto ship on. Everybody's good with it, okay? So let's talk about retail and preferred customers. You notice down here at the bottom, so that talked about all the commission here in the middle, where we're talking about personal auto ship or personal volume in ambassadorship. Okay, so this is just as exactly what I just was talking about. So now back to preferred customers and retail customers. Now it says preferred customer bonus, but I'm pretty sure that we get this for retail as well. Do we not? No? Yes? We're going to say it's preferred because it doesn't say otherwise. I'm thinking that this is really old, this graphic that I pulled. So when you have somebody who places an order for Plexus Slim as a preferred customer, you can see that not only are you going to get your commission on that, but you're actually going to receive a $15 cash bonus. Okay? So this is in our back offices. It is under it is under library. And then if you go to compensation, you should be able to find all of this information, okay? So if you have somebody who does a triplex, you're actually going to be getting a $20 product bonus. So, where's my phone? I'm just gonna figure that out. I believe that what it is, and we were talking about this the other day when we were talking about amounts and preferred versus ambassadorship. But if you've got somebody who's purchasing their triplex, and you're making your 15% commission and you're adding the $20 product bonus, you're making $38.74 off of that person, okay? So that, we love these product bonuses. It's very, very nice. So that's one of the ways that we get paid as well. So we've got our commission. We also get our preferred customer bonuses. Also, anybody who you have personally sponsored, who would be on your level 1 is what we call it, you also get a 5% what they call commission override on your level 1, okay? So after those people have put in 100 PV, you actually get an extra 5% off of anything over and above that 100 PV, okay? So if you have Joan on your team who has got a whole bunch of preferred customers and she orders a lot of product herself and she's got $700, you're actually going to be making 5% commission off of everything that she orders 100 PV and up, okay? Yes, good, awesome. Okay, so like Danica was talking about, we've got our business building bonuses, which is really exciting. When you become a silver ambassador, you get to start being paid on pay points. So up until the point that you are a silver ambassador, you aren't getting paid on pay points. You are getting paid that 5% commission override, which is nice. Anything over and above 100 PV, and you're getting your business building bonus or your welcome pack bonuses of the $24.95 every time they sign. You're also getting your commission on any of your preferred customers, okay? Yes? Once you reach the rank of silver, you actually start getting paid on pay points. Now, what is a pay point? A pay point is actually a profit share with our company. And so as our company does better, we make more money. Isn't that awesome? I think that that is totally fantastic. Pay points are usually anywhere between $2 and $4 a point. Usually, from the average that I've seen, they're around $3. So I always just assume that they're $3 a point. Okay? This is where it starts to get a little bit confusing, so just write things down and you can watch this later. Everybody on your first 3 levels, so somebody that you would sponsor, somebody that they would sponsor, and somebody that that person would sponsor. So those 3 people. This is why I have my whiteboard. Can you see me too? Or can you just see my screen share? You can see me on the side. I wasn't sure if that was just me. Okay, so we've got you, and then you've got your 3 people. Okay, you got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so say that this person has 1 person on their team. This person's done really awesome and they've gone silver, and this person has gone silver as well. Okay. And now we've got this person, and you know what? This person's a rock star, and we're working with this one because it's ridiculous if their person underneath them is silver, and we've got one over here, and maybe we've got some over here. Okay, so this is level 1, this is level 2, and this is level 3. Okay, does that make sense? You are going to make 5 pay points per person off of each of these levels in your organization. Okay? So this level, you're going to be making $15, right? So $15 per person, right? Because if each pay point is worth $3 and they get 5 pay points, each person is essentially going to be $15 to you in your first 3 levels in the organization. All right? It then decreases as we continue to go down. So when you've got a level 4, you're going to get 4 pay points. If you've got a level 5, they're 3, 6, they're 2, and 7, they're 1. Okay, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Sort of, kind of, yes, clear as mud? Good. Good thing we're recording this. Okay, so this is another reason why it's so awesome to be able to be in business with your family members and your close friends, because if you are helping them and they're wanting to, it's not kind of like, oh, you know, my sister sells X product, and so my mom buys from her already, and so I don't think that I could be an ambassador. Well, no, this is not how it works. If your sister brought you onto Plexus, and so you're her level 1, and your mom wants to join, she should join with me, right? Because I'm her level 1 and she's going to be her level 2, but she's going to make the same amount off of both of us. And then I get helped as well. So it's so much easier to help people along with the journey. Now, in saying that, if it is an ambassador that you have worked for, it doesn't matter if they know your ambassadors on your team. If they haven't been working for them, Kristen Abert would say they belong to you. Does that make sense? Smiles and nods. Yes, good things. Okay. All right. So what happens when you go gold? Well, if you take a look on the chart at the top, it says a gold ambassador needs to have 3 personally sponsored qualified ambassadors. That means that those people need to have 100 PV go through their back office in that calendar month. And then it says the Plexus points required in your organization is 100. If you are working on those first 3 levels, that means you need 20 people in your organization in order to go gold. And they all need to have purchased 100 PV. Now, when you go silver, you can do that in your first month. So for Olivia, like I said, if she has people that she's sort of waiting on for the PV to go through, you know what? Just sponsor brand new ambassadors. You can have 3 people buy welcome packs in 1 calendar month, and then you're good to go. So you're silver. If you've got your own personal volume that has gone through, the 100 PV that's gone through already, you have 3 brand new ambassadors, you're silver. That's fantastic. It changes a little bit when you get to gold. Those people, those 20 people in your organization cannot be 20 brand new people. They have to have 100 PV go through their back office other than their welcome pack. Okay? Is that clear as mud? And then what's the business build? Then you start having your business building bonus goes up. For silver, it was $100. For gold, it's $250. And then for ruby, it's, or sorry, for gold, I'm looking, oh yeah, no, this is really out of date. I should look for a different one. I will, but I'll talk as I do it. For silver, it's $100. For gold, it is, it's $250. For senior gold, it's $350. For ruby, it is $500. And then we're gonna keep going from there, but I'm gonna find a different one because I thought that I pulled up a good one. Does anybody have any questions while I'm looking for something? Yes, no?
I have a question.
Yes.
It's Brianna. I have a question. So do you have to go silver every month to be at that rank, or once you get silver, you're always silver? Do you ever go down?
You never go down.
Okay.
No, you never go down.
Oh.
And I think maybe you got confused about that when we were talking about going silver every month. That's just to, no, that's
yeah.
That is just basically.
I thought that you, as long as you had people.
No, not every month.
You have to earn silver every month to be silver, though.
Sorry?
You have to earn silver every month to earn silver. So if you have a month that you don't have anyone in your organization that has PV, then you will not be a silver that month.
You will not be considered a silver ambassador, but you won't lose the perks. If you only have one person whose PV goes through, you still get your pay points on that person. Yeah. It just may not say in there that you have achieved the rank of silver. Okay, so you won't go back necessarily. They don't ever take the rank away from you.
Okay.
Oh, guys.
So, like, if you get, like, if you're at the Plexus Lexus part and they give you your Lexus, and then all of a sudden the next month people aren't ordering, they're not going to come back and be like, we're taking that back.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember watching a video where Emily Roberts said that she had earned a rank, and then the next month she didn't earn that rank. So, yeah.
So just know that this particular one here is out of date because there's a 350 in between here. So $100 is a silver is your silver bonus, 250 is your gold bonus, 350 is your senior gold bonus. Then we've got 500 for ruby. Senior ruby is 750. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, go to the next column over on the right.
Here. Yeah, thank you. That was my problem. I was reading points. Ruby is 500, senior ruby is 750. Then when you hit emerald, sapphire, and diamond, you no longer get those bonuses. Sad, but you actually get paid other ways. So you can see how many points you need to get involved in those, or sorry, to achieve those ranks. Okay. Over here, it's going to tell you how many levels you're getting paid on. So you're getting paid starting at gold, you're getting paid at the 1 through 5. And starting at senior gold, you're getting 1 through 6. Then down at senior ruby, you're starting to get paid 1 through 7. Okay. Then when you are emerald, you get a share in the emerald pool. They take a certain percentage of the company's earnings and they split it between all of the emeralds and all of the sapphires and all of the sapphires, all of the emeralds, and all of the diamonds. That's the emerald pool. Then when you become a sapphire, you also get a share in the sapphire pool. And then when you become a diamond, you get a share in the diamond pool. And I have heard that people have like pretty near fallen over when they've gotten their first emerald pool share check. So as the company is doing even better, right? Like last year, we went up in profit by over $100 million in 1 year. The emerald pool, the sapphire pool, the diamond pool, all of our pay points, everything went up. Good news. Okay?
Janelle,
Yes.
I have a question. You said gold, you need 20 people under you. Is that 20 people directly under you or 20 people total under you?
That 20 is within your first 3 levels. Okay?
It's 3 levels. It's not your first level then.
No. Your first 3 levels. So if you have somebody that you've sponsored and that person does 3, and then you've got somebody else who you've sponsored and that person does 3, and somebody else. So the idea of the you, me, and 3, it really works well, right? To duplicate that way. Right.
So you could have just 3 people directly under you, and if they were growing, you could go gold.
Yes. You could not go senior gold though, because you need to have, or sorry, I shouldn't say that. Yes, you could. You need to have a certain number of points outside of your primary leg. So you need to have more than 1 person doing the business, if that makes sense. So if,
if I have 4 people, if I have 4 people right now signed up as ambassadors.
Yep.
So that all counts?
Yep. All of those people do. You could do that 100 points in people all on your first level. You could do it between your first 3 levels. It doesn't really matter. You just have to make sure that it isn't just one person that's doing all of the work, unless that one person is you. That's the only time it works, unless that one person is you. Does that work out? Yes?
Yeah.
And when I say 20 people, I know that a lot of people are like, no, what about points? Well, it gets more complicated as you have more people, deeper levels in your team. But for me, it was easier just to say, I need 20 people between my level 1s, 2s, and 3s that are purchasing. That was just easier for me to count than counting up points. So somebody else that maybe is a little bit more savvy with that than I am might want to change the way that that's worded in their own minds. But for me, 20 seemed a lot more doable than 100, even though they were the same amount. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, sort of, kind of. Olivia, are you confused?
Yeah, but I'll get there.
It is a lot, right? Like, it is a lot. And so when you get to be that emerald, sapphire, diamond, that's where the Lexus pool starts as well. Mm-hmm. So if you are an emerald, that means that not only do you get paid on your levels 1 through 7, not only do you get your share in your emerald pool, but you also get a Lexus. There's 2 different levels of Lexus. You get one at emerald, and then you get a different kind, you get a different color actually when you're a diamond. And so I think what they were saying is, if you have that Lexus, you get $500 in your account to pay for your Lexus a month as an emerald, and it goes up as a diamond.
Okay.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? No? We're good? Awesome. What I think is really fantastic is that we have unlimited earning opportunities, but two, for those of us who are Canadian ambassadors, we make more money than our American counterparts because this is where it starts to come in, right? Yes, the product, we pay for it in American, but we start to get paid in American, right? So when we get that $100 bonus, we actually get $130 closer to, right? So not only can you buy yourself a really super cute pair of shoes, but you can also go out for supper. That's the way that I like to think about it. Awesome. Okay, so that's our comp plan in a nutshell. It is a little bit more confusing.
Actually, we should be getting $140.
Sorry?
Oh, I just said, actually, we'll be getting closer to $140.
Is it? Because I think that it was at $1.28.
I
At
saw it, but
$1.37 the last time I
I
looked.
think
It
it's
was
37 cents a dollar. Yeah.
Hey, why not, hey? Sounds like a plan. So the earning potential is really endless, and I love that Celeste Gwynn was talking. Did everybody see the big reveal? Who's here? Yes, she is the lady who is our top earner in our company, and she actually rented out the roller coaster on the Strip in Vegas for an hour last year for her team to go ride on. Isn't that crazy, out of this world? She was just able to go and rent it for an hour. So yeah, when you take a look at our income, our earning statement, it's that high because Celeste earns that much money, which is pretty cool. So any other questions, comments, concerns, queries?
No, I just want to be sure here, like in other direct sales, marketing, whatever you want to call it, businesses, typically, like if you look at your whiteboard there, you've got somebody there that's a level 1,
Yeah.
and then the next one is a level 2, but then the level 3 on that level 2, like the level 2 didn't get 3 people, that
Right.
one there, yeah. So the other person underneath them went silver before. Like I've done other ones and you can't do that. So this is like, you can actually rank higher than your sponsor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you certainly can. And so that person won't make the amount off of you until they are ranked silver, right? Because they're not getting paid on pay points, but they will
Okay.
still get paid the 5% commission override on all of your level 1s. However, if they do go silver and they do regain, when balance in the force is achieved again. I live in a Star Wars house.
That's all right. Talk to me Star Wars. I understand that.
Okay. I'm not sure everybody else will. But
Yeah.
when balance in the force is achieved again and that person gets their, okay, say, sorry, where's my marker? So this person here, when number 1 smartens up and goes, oh, I should really do the business, and they do this, then they start getting paid on pay points, and then they're going to start earning off of all of these people as
Okay.
well. They're $15 per person, or they're $3 per point. Okay?
Yeah.
So for example, if I outrank my upline, that's okay. I can pass her. She's still going to get some of the commission off of my team. She's still going to get paid on some of it. She won't rank up, right? Because it says you need to have a certain number of points outside of your primary leg. So if we only had one person here, if this number 1 was like our it, and this person was like going to town and you didn't do anything, and yet this person's got like, if we added like, 3 more to this person, right? This person wouldn't keep going up the ranks, right? They wouldn't hit senior gold. They wouldn't hit ruby, right? They need to keep up their end of the bargain. So either personally sponsoring or helping other people keep going, right?
Yeah.
However this works out. Okay, does that make sense? The other cool thing and the cool difference about this is that this is actually possible, okay? So you can see here, I've obviously got one leg that is really, really strong and is duplicating like crazy. And then I've got 2 other ones that are kind of eh. There are other companies who, let's try this again. There are other companies who basically tell you, So there's you. You need to have 2, and they need to have a very, very balanced team, right? Because as soon as this starts to happen, where this person is going crazy and this person might add 1 and this person might add 1, you've got imbalance in the 2, right? What's going to happen is that they're going to say, okay, this is great, but you're only going to get paid on that leg.
Oh,
You get paid on your weaker leg. This is called a binary comp plan. This is not the same as ours.
okay.
You get paid on both legs, but only at a matching point level.
At a match, yeah, you wouldn't get paid. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't really erase all of this. It would be this duplicated, right? It wouldn't matter how many other people, right? You would only be able to get that many. You'd only be able to get paid the same amount on both legs, not
Not
if
the whole.
if this one kept going, right? If this one had an income of 10,000 and this one only had an income of 6, you'd only get paid on 6 for both, and then the rest of it would go back to the company. Okay.
Okay.
The other interesting thing is that in other comp plans, if this person all of a sudden gets to the same rank as their leader, the leader loses this leg completely.
Okay. But that's
And
not
then-
us. We don't do that.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say with the binary, like she was saying, you get paid on the points of your weaker leg. So let's say one side is making 1,000 points a week and the other leg is making 800. You're only getting paid for 800 on both legs.
Right.
But some companies let you carry over your points to the following week.
Yeah.
But some companies also erase those commissions altogether and just keep it.
Oh,
So this is why Plexus is so amazing, is because we get paid on everybody, right?
Mhm.
The other cool part is, if you wanted to, and we did this, and this was you, and you did this,
Really wide. Yeah.
and these were all your people,
That's
And
what mine looks like.
one person do 3, and you might have another person over here do 3, right? You can still rank. You don't even really need this. You could rank up this way as well.
okay.
That would
So
be
is it better to
insanity.
go wide, or is it better to go deep? Like, is it better to go wide, or is it better to go deep, or to do both? Like,
You're going to do both.
okay.
Because when you listen to other people and they say they didn't find their first jewel until they sponsored their number 47,
Mm-hmm.
and then their next one was their number 49, but then they had to wait till 74.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you never know. You have to keep on digging. But we always suggest your depth and your being able to what's the word?
Duplicate?
Duplicate, that's the word. Being able to duplicate is better because you're going to get there faster with less effort.
Okay.
You tell me that it would be easier to keep a handle on, about 10 people who each had 3 people underneath them, and then they were going deep. You could duplicate yourself a lot better that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not hinging on one person doing something for you. And that's what I love about this business, is that you don't need to wait for a rock star like Danica or Chrissy to come on your team, or Brianna or Faith or you. You don't need to wait for that rock star. You keep going.
Right.
It's called a uni-level comp plan, which is awesome.
Danica's been doing a lot of research this week on comp plans.
You can go as wide as you can, but usually you have a depth max.
Yeah.
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 So this
But
is-
that's the best comp plan, and we have it. So
Yeah. And if your goal is to always every month be going silver, and that's not just going silver with what you already have, it's getting new
Then you have,
ambassadors every month, you're gonna be wide.
yeah.
So in building wide gives you an opportunity to go deep further across the
Yeah.
board, which is really good.
Yeah. So Brianna, when I talk about how my goal is to go silver every month, it's not so that I have 3 people on my team that have 100 PV, which is, ultimately a good goal, but I'd like more than 3. I try to sponsor in at minimum 3 people a month.
Yeah.
And that's sort of like, that's Eva's goal. That's like, that is how to keep a healthy team. Even when you are at that higher level, you want to keep on bringing in people personally and hanging out with them.
That can seem overwhelming when you're first starting, but as you continue your personal development and your growth and how you share, it becomes easier and easier to do. So don't let that overwhelm you right out of the gate. Okay.
Thank you for saying that. It almost feels like a snowball sometimes though too, don't you find? Like from the beginning it was hard, and then all of a sudden the momentum picks up and you keep going and you get good at sharing, and people have been watching your posts on social media. They've been watching you, they've been paying attention. And then all of a sudden you have 6 people that are like, okay, I'm ready. And you're going, I didn't even talk to any of you. Where did you, you know, with the people that message you and they're like, I've been watching you for the last 6 months. I've been doing all this research on YouTube. I found these people that I really like watching and I'm ready to go. What do I do? And you're like, hi, how are you?
Right?
So, okay. Right?
Yeah, all the work that we have in front of us is a lot at the beginning. We do a lot of legwork at the beginning, and it's all about being consistent. And it's all about not having those months where you're like, or weeks that you're totally on and then weeks that you're off. Because this is like, the stuff you're doing right now is what's going to come at you in 90 days. And so you have to be consistent every single day so that in those 90 days ahead of you, that is going to come back to you. So keep that in mind.
I'm saying this now. Thank you for bringing that up. It is May now. So what we're doing right now is going to go not May, June, July. Okay. Now some of it is going to happen now because we've got this awesome new product. And like this morning, I woke up to 12 messages on my phone. So there's momentum in this. So what you're doing now will impact now, but it will also be impactful 90 days out, right? So what we're actually looking at doing right now is that you're seeding business for August. I would say July, August, okay? Do your work in May so that August does not feel like a chore, okay? And then do your work in June so that September, when you've got people who are on your Facebook, who have kids that need to be paid for in their registrations, and they've got all of those different things. You're already in their head for September. They've already budgeted you in. They're like, yes, at the end of summer when I get back from the lake, I'm going to start Plexus with that girl. And they've got you figured in. And then in October, you've got those people, right? That's going to be your July, right? So make sure that you're realizing that I don't want to be in a desert in 90 days, because that's happened to me in business before too. You figure, oh, you know, I'm hitting a slump. I've got a low point, you know, whatever. I'm not going to, whatever. And I saw that in my business last year too.
Yeah.
You know,
I did that over the holidays.
Right. And I think I was saying that to Catherine actually the other day about something. It was either Catherine or Brianna. You two have the most close profile pictures. Does anybody else see that? You have the very similar profile picture. So I have to ask myself who I'm talking to between the two of you. It's very strange. But it's happened, right? Where you don't have you all of a sudden fall off and you don't do the work and you don't whatever. And then it's still good. You're still going. And then all of a sudden in 3 months, you're like, what is going on? What is with my business? Right. And then you check back and you're like, oh, right. Because that was when I just took a month off to like eat bonbons and catch up
we
on.
don't have bonbons here.
I don't judge. Lock.
So question, I know there's like this whole IPA thing that's out there and everything. And there's like, I'm so not good with organization. I really need somebody to come and like just organize me personally.
Sister!
Hey! Like I've heard different things from different people. So I've followed Sarah Fairless Robbins, who's not with us, but she's you probably have heard of her. And she says, don't post every day about your business. Mm-hmm. And yet when I talk to people in Plexus, they're like, no, post every day about the business. Like post every day about the business, post something personal, post something funny, like do all of that. So I don't know if there's a magic formula, there probably isn't, but you know, some days I post like one thing about plexus, and other days, like when the big reveal happened, I was like 7 posts in a day and it was all plexus and none of my kids. And then I thought, oh, maybe people are going to start blocking me because I'm all plexus all the time. So what's a good balance? Like, what have you found through the time that you've been doing this that a good balance is that reaches people and is for you, you know?
I had
try to do,
sorry, you
like,
go ahead first.
I try to do 1 or 2 posts. I am not like, my IPA, I have my points on my phone, and I'm not really strict about the post rule because I don't want to be all about plexus, although lately it's kind of been a little plexus heavy. So I want people to see that I'm a real person, that I have, you know, a life to live. So I really think it is important to keep that at the forefront of people's minds, that when they think about plexus, they think about me.
Okay.
And so their first response when they're like, oh, that plexus thing, who do I know? That's Chrissy. So I want people to be thinking about that. So you really have to find what it is that works well with you, because you don't want to be on your phone posting stuff all the time because you're a mom. And, you know, like, you have to be in reason. So I try to do, for every post that I do for plexus, I try to do at least 2 personal posts. And that's just, whether it works out that I do that every day or whatever, that's my kind of guideline.
Okay.
Yeah, they just say also to look back on your profile, like go look at your profile and scroll through. And if it's all plexus, that's not good. If it's, you have to be telling a story. Like, if you're looking back on your profile, would you be interested in looking at your profile if it was somebody else? So just to be aware that it's not all salesy and it's all
business.
Another example is like, if you're watching a TV show and you're not on Netflix, you're actually on the real TV, and you encounter a commercial. If that commercial comes up every 3 commercials, you're like, okay, I get it. This program has been brought to you by the little blue pill. So, you know, like, you don't want to do that, right?
Right.
But you can do plexus posts without them being plexus.
Yes.
You need to build your brand. Who am I? What am I promoting? Right? Is it a healthy lifestyle? Cool. Plexus goes into a healthy lifestyle. I'm going to take a picture of my cool sneakers when I'm out for a walk. Or I found this article that has nothing to do with plexus, but it kind of has something to do with plexus because it has something to do with ADHD and gut health. Or I saw this awesome recipe and I'm going to post this. This is all in keeping with your brand, right? The other thing that I'm aware of too is, as I'm going through my newsfeed, how many people are commenting or posting on or liking a previous post that I've had. So if I've got somebody who commented on something that I did 3 days ago, I'm kind of like, well, that popped up in everybody's newsfeed. So I probably can chill on my plexus post for right now and maybe put it off until later, unless it's an absolute. I actually had a very sweet friend of mine who I still very much pray will join plexus. But she is a very strong personality, and she is heavier, but does a lot of good things as far as nutritional stuff goes. She's quite active, but obviously has a hormone issue. Like, there's an underlying gut issue, hormone, whatever. There's something there. But if I were to ever ask her, she would turn me down flat. However, she reached out to me in love the other day. Very sweet. And she said, hey, I just wanted to let you know that it's getting to be a little much, right? And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this with a little bit of a grain of salt. But I also said to her, I'm like, is it possible? She's like, I never see pictures of you with your kids. And I'm like, sometimes I think that that's all I post, pictures of my kids. Like, I post pictures of my kids like 3 times a week. And if you aren't seeing them, that algorithm is not my fault. Like, this is really not my fault. I'm like, well, did you see my post on this? She goes, no, I didn't see that. I'm like, I said, so I kind of explained the algorithms to her, and I said, the reason that you're probably seeing a lot of my plexus posts is because my friends are commenting on them and they're getting bumped up into my feed, and they're a top story, right? They're not a most recent, but they're a top story on your feed. And so if you go back through my profile, you're going to see a lot of posts about my kids and a lot of posts about homeschooling and a lot of my featherbrained crazy things that happen to only me, because they can only happen to me, I swear. And like, I think that my balance is pretty good. Like, I'm pretty aware of what's going on, and I don't necessarily post about Plexus every day, but I try to be positive every day, right? But I would say in the beginning, do your Plexus posts every day, or do a health-related Plexus type post every day, but change the times of the day that you are posting. Do one day at 7 a.m., do another one the next day at 12:30 in the afternoon, do another one at about 8, and flip those around. And then you can cycle through the business, you can cycle through health, you can cycle through weight loss.
Okay.
You can do different things, right? So that way you're not like, probiotic, probiotic, probiotic. Everyone's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Everyone should be on a probiotic. I get it, right?
Right.
It was really funny because somebody yesterday, I had a post on I was holding my water bottle. And it was just because I was like, I know how many of my friends are like, I can't drink my water. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to post something about drinking water, right? And this guy had said, so are you selling Tupperware or are you selling Plexus? I'm good with both, but just wondering. And I was like, I didn't even mention Plexus. You did. So thanks for that. I'll answer you. So
yeah, right.
I don't know if that answered your question. You can find what works for you. The other thing is, on Instagram, you can post all the time about Plexus, because it will come up when you're hashtagging things. That will come up in people's feeds differently than it will come up in your friends' feeds.
Okay.
And we should talk about Instagram someday. But now we are like over an hour, and everyone who goes to watch this is going to be like, oh, glory, it's an hour long. I got to get another pink drink. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for all of your awesome questions. I am going to also put in our Grow group a really awesome comp plan video that was basically everything that we said, only a little bit less detailed in a smaller nutshell.
Helmer?
Yeah, Cody Helmer's. It was more like in a sunflower seed shell instead of a walnut shell. This was more of the walnut. So we'll post that as well for people to do a quick recap. And sometimes the way that somebody says something just clicks in someone's brain better than the way that I could explain it. So let's do that. Another super exciting announcement. We already have our mystery guest lined up for next month. Yay!
Oh,
So
I don't know about this.
You don't know, I know.
This is killing me.
You don't know.
I'm so excited.
So, yep. So that is going to be set up for the week after convention. So make sure that you guys put that, the 13th of June. Make sure you guys put that on your calendars. And I don't know, it'll probably be, we will of course record it, but it's going to be awesome. So anyway, super excited. And we're only like, Danica, how many weeks away from convention are we?
I'm not counting.
You're not counting? Oh, you guys, this is going to be so much fun. And we are going to, okay. Hey, so here's homework for you guys. Start telling us who you want us to go accost when we see them at convention, and what questions do you want answered. So if Danica runs into her new BFF on Facebook, who is it?
I want it recorded. I want to see this live.
And Danica runs into Emily Roberts, who just friended her on Facebook.
Oh, she liked
your comment on Facebook. Sorry.
That's coming after convention. They'll be friends.
They'll be friends. So when we meet Emily Roberts, what questions do you want Danica to try to get out of her mouth? This is going to be fun.
I can't promise anything. I can't promise I'll be able to talk.
You won't be able to talk. I want it recorded.
So, okay, so I didn't tell you guys the story the other day. I did share it with Eva afterwards, but I met Fallon Black last year at convention, and this was right after she had gone diamond, like in a very short period of time, and I'd been watching her. And when you're at convention, everybody's wearing beautiful clothes and they're nice and everybody is talking to each other and it doesn't matter. Like, it's just awesome. So I'm kind of tooling out of one of our sessions, and I see this beautiful girl kind of bent over her purse, but she's wearing this gorgeous black and white dress, and she just looks so well put together. So I put my hand on her shoulder. I'm like, sweetheart, I love your dress. She stands up, the hair goes back, and it's like, ah! It's Fallon Black. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're Fallon Black. I've been following your journey and I love you. And I gave her a hug and then I ran away. So I was like, that's all. I have nothing else to say to you. How do I? So I went to the bathroom, which was where I was going. And I was like, I'm so stupid. And so I friended her on Facebook and I sent her a message right away. I'm like, I'm the crazy person that just hugged you, told you that I loved you, and ran away. So I'd like you to input the following into the conversation that we didn't have. Okay, so this is the deal. And so she didn't see that message for 2 months. So I was sitting there like, oh, she totally thinks that I'm a lunatic, which, I mean, really, we all know better than I am. And so she messages me back. She goes, oh, you're so sweet. That's hilarious. I'm like, ah. So we've had a few conversations about homeschooling and things like that. The other day, Tara Berger and Cody Helmer and I were chatting on somebody's, I think, chatting as in there was one exchange that went back and forth. But you get to be a little bit nutso around these people. So if there's anybody that you're like, if you guys see Chris and Susie McCall, you need to ask them this, right? In 3 weeks, Danica and I will be in the middle of convention. So we only have 2 more team calls until we are in Vegas.
Holy.
I tried on my dress today. I'm all excited. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We are going to start recording. Have a wonderful night. And
Ciao.
go New Slim. Woo! We're done recording and done the meeting. See you guys.